Here we are at the Charmin Gardens, where the Portsmouth Pottymouths will take on the Portsmouth Carolina Bassmasters, as per the graphic. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth. It's going to be a good one here tonight. We got 3 big games on the screen. We got 6 big teams looking to make their season openers here tonight, front and center on the SPL's main stage. Thank you for tuning in. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a pacemaker. It's going to be the pacemaker for the season. Carolina, Portsmouth, both teams not playing in the Challenger Division last season. Last season, the Carolina Bassmasters were up in the Pro Division. Last season, the Portsmouth Pottymouths were down in IM. Of course, Portsmouth had a very, very strong run down in the Intermediate Division, only losing out to the Oregon Capybaras, which a lot of people in that division say that really shouldn't have been down there. But that's in the past. We're looking forward to the future, and we're looking forward to seeing what these two teams have for us here tonight. Here are the rosters for tonight's matchup. The visiting team, the Carolina Bassmasters, having Hallie Yokel, Snail, Dill, Jax, and Big Trout, all of them in the lobby, all of them to be utilized here tonight for the boys in teal. They'll be defending the left side of your screen. On the right side for the Portsmouth Pottymouths, we have Slippin' Johnny, Papa-Nut, Evan Quacks, and Snipes. All 4 of them also in the lobby to be utilized as the captains deem necessary. The 2 captains on the ice for tonight's matchup are Hallie Yokel for the Carolina Bassmasters and Snipes, that took over Slippin' Johnny's role from last season for the Pottymouths. But both these teams have seen each other in pubs, I'm sure, plenty of times. They know each other's play style. I'm sure we're not going to see a whole lot of surprises going into tonight's matchup. I have never seen these 2 teams play myself personally. Myself, and I never once saw these 2 face off down at center ice on SPL ice. But there's no stretch of the imagination that that these 2 teams don't know how to take out each other. It's a game. It's Slapshot. I'm going to be using a lot of terminology. If you're new to Slapshot 3v3, the positional data that you'll hear a lot for the terminology of this broadcast. The 1 is your striker. He plays the most up on the ice. He's normally your goal scorer. He's normally the player that takes the most shots. That will most likely be Dill here tonight, as well as Evan Quacks. I could be wrong on that, as my lack of information of these teams might become apparent. But your 3 is your defenseman. He's your goaltender. He's your best stick handler. Most times he has the most saves because he's the farthest man back, and he also has the most takeaways as he's the man forcing the fumble on the puck. And then your 2 is the guy that just plays in the middle. He's your midfielder. He can swap in for the 3 or the 1 if they get out of rotation. He's kind of your fill-in guy. But starting lineup for tonight will be Evan Quack, Snipes, and Slippin' Johnny. For the Carolina Bassmasters, it will be Dill, Snail, and Hallie Yokel. So we take this one down to center ice at the Charmin Gardens here in Portsmouth. The boys are ready to rock. The boys are ready to roll. On the left side, the Carolina Bassmasters. On the right side, the Portsmouth Pottymouths. Puck drop. The game is underway here in the first period of the season. Snail here picking it up near side over to Hallie Yokel. Here pulling it off the forehand. Almost able to find that one through the uprights. Here Snipes with it, taking it away for Portsmouth. Cross-ice pass over to Evan Quacks. Looking for that aerial pass back to Snipes. Great stop there by Hallie Yokel. Nice shot by Evan Quacks, but not able to hit the money. Snail takes that one back over to Hallie Yokel. Yokel, topside, off the glass, finds Dill, shooting, scoring! And to nobody's surprise, the Carolina Bassmasters coming out with the first strike to the iron. With a great backhanded shot from the far side slot. Dill able to open up the season's goal scoring for the Bassmasters. Dill here looking to pick it up, looking to put it down here on the near side wall. Snail, the last man back, will have to trail after it. Snail looking for the cross-ice pass, not able to hit that diagonal thanks to the pressure of Slippin' Johnny on the back check. Here's Snail with it yet again, off the forehand, through the wickets to the topside corner. Here's Dill now trying to battle it out along the wall against Snipes, then Evan Quacks. Evan here with the puck for the boys in red. Looking to take that one down center lane, stolen by Dill. Nice shot, better block there by Evan at the blue line. Here's Slippin' Johnny with it now, trying to dice his way up the topside lane. Going for that diagonal pass to Snipes, not able to connect with him as that puck's lobbed down in favor of Carolina. Dill gets a stick check, opens it up near side out to the point. Hallie with a chop towards the cage, hits a body, and a great stop there by Snipes. Able to keep that one out of the crease. Snipes down on the near side. Yokel with a centering feed, not able to find any pay dirt there. Here's Slippin' Johnny once more with it. The former captain sending that one topside wall over to Evans. Stop there. Yokel shooting. Nice save there by Snipes. Dill keeps the cycle alive. Back over to Snail, deep in his own pocket. Looks to the near side. Yokel with a forehand shot. Stopped there by Slippin' Johnny. Here's Dill here. Picked it up off the backhand. Stopped there by Johnny out in his crease. Hugging the topside post. Now one's popped out to the point. Here's Snail. Snail with a chop towards the cage. Slippin' Johnny yet again standing tall back between the crease. Dill keeping the pressure applied here. Snipes with a little bit of free range. Trying to get a little bit of upper rim. Dill takes it. Nice stop there by Evan Quacks as he sends that one down the full 200. Snell here trying to get this one right back down into the thick of it as Dill tries to push it on the far side while Snipes there stopping him. 2-on-2 here for Portsmouth. Gets it down low. Slipping Johnny. Centering feed. Off the back end. Over the net it goes. The stick lift of Dill. Got a piece of that one on the way through. Gave it a little extra oomph on the verticality. Here's Yoko with it now. Topside pass over to Dill. Backhand shot goes off the back window and wide. Here's Yoko with it now near side corner. Looking to scoop that one back out to the neutral zone. Here's Snail with it out face-off circle. Backhand pass. Not able to get that one through. Slipping Johnny. And Yoko will force this one down into the O-zone. Snipes here. The long distance pass goes off the dome of Johnny and down the full way into the back wall of Carolina. Evan Quacks there looking for a prayer down the ice. Not able to find it answered. Deal to Snail. Snail off the forehand. Stopped by Evan. Down to the near side wall. Out at the point. Here's Evan Quacks with a now centering feed. Stopped there by Snail. He's going to careen that one back out into the neutral zone. Here's Snipes against Dill. Looking down the near side wall to force this one in favor of Portsmouth. Here's Yoko with it now for Carolina. Top side over to Snail. Snail here with 2:10 in this first period. They have a 1-0 lead. And all the shots so far here tonight. Snail stopped by Evan Quacks off the backhand of Quacks. Down to the near side. Slipping Johnny. Fans on that one. Snail there trying to force the issue. Dill there trying to get on the backpack of Evan Quacks. Down low in the corner. Back pass out to the point. Here Snipes off Dill. Dill here almost able to get the stick check to work with him. But he keeps at it. He keeps that perseverance intact. And he gets back into the rodeo. Here's Snipes near side. Over to Slipping Johnny. Looking for the centering feed. Goes wide just off the far side into the corner. Evan Quacks having a little bit of trouble containing the puck here. Snail with it out with a shot on target. Will be a save made there by Snipes to the near side. Sends this one all the way down to Evan Quacks. Looking for the centering feed off the body of the defenseman. And Slipping Johnny not able to hit the net on that one. That one goes off to the far side wall. Snail with a forced stick check goes off to the hands of Dill. Dill awarded the first save of the Carolina season just then and there. Snipes getting a piece of that one. Yoko out to Snail. Snail backhand shooting save made off Johnny towards the cage. Now it's going to be saved away by Snipes, but it was off a defenseman, so it will not count as a shot. Here's Snipes with a now cross-ice pass. Not able to get that one to come to fruition. That one goes off the hands of Quacks out at the blue line, and Slipping Johnny will send this one in and packing. Snipes trying to get a hand on this one for Portsmouth. Hallie out there for Carolina, trying to keep that one out there for the boys in teal. Slipping Johnny here with less than 60 seconds to go here in the first period of action. Quacks to Snipes, sent down low. Snail going to get free reign of it. Not able to get the puck to work with him, though. Don't know if it was a little bit of ping. Recently, there's been a lot of complaints about the server connectivity. The immense amount of traffic that this game has had over the last few weeks has really deteriorated the amount of lag that the players have been forced to play through. Nice shot by Dill, and it's 2-0. Right from the neutral zone. Great setup there by Snail, and if it's open, you might as well take it. A 2-on-1 opportunity for Carolina, and Evan Quacks just had to pressure him, had to push up, and that left himself open on the defensive side. But there's nothing else he could have done there. You can't blame him for that type of play. Kind of hung up the dry back there. Nice stop. Way to stand his ground. Snipes not awarded the save, but I feel like he should have been. Snail off the backhand, trying to send this one out in front. Nice shot. That one goes off the near side by Yoko. Snail looking to do it again. Nice stop there by Evan Quacks. Slipping Johnny sends this one back over to Snipes. That one sent down the near side wall and out of the zone. Back to Carolina. Here's Snail with it now. Top side over to Dill. Dill trying to get a little bit of elbow room to work with off the top side board. Snipes there, steals it away. That one's ushered into the corner. And that will be the end of the first period of action. 2-0 here for Carolina at the Charmin Gardens, the home opener of the Portsmouth Pottymouths. Everybody's got their full roster in this lobby, and I think we're going to see a couple of line changes. And as I've said that, they have done a big trout coming on for Snail, Poppinut going on for Evan Quacks. We'll see what change this has to each team's play style as we get back down to center ice here for the second. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're back down at center ice at Charmin Gardens. Shots are 9-1, scores 2-0. Carolina in the lead, defending the left side of your screen in the teal. On the right side, the Portsmouth Pottymouths now with Poppinut on the ice. We'll see how different their play style really looks down there. There's been a lot of shot attempts out there for Portsmouth. They're just not quite able to find the Carolina net. They need to calm down. I understand the amount of nerves that might be in the locker room playing a division up from where you were last season. But Dill, another long-distance shot, able to make it 3-0. And now all 3 of Carolina's goals so far here in Season 13 coming off that man's stick. Snipes very close, almost could smell the smoke coming off the puck as close as he was to making that save. But just not quite fortunate enough to find it on his nose. Big Trout looking near side. Trying to get this one northways for Carolina. Popping up there, playing the physical game against Dill. Trying to keep him off the puck. Looks like Portsmouth difference in play style is just going to be, let's just play man-on-man with Dill. He's made all 3 of the goals tonight. They have 10 shots on us. the majority coming off his stick. If we just play man-on-man with him and just play out the rest of the 2v2, we might be able to bring this one back. That might be their thought process. That would be my thought process if I was on their team. But I'm just a guy that plays with Prospect. But I've watched a handsome few hours of Slapshot to give some insight. Nice save there by Snipes, able to keep that one wide. That one's ushered back into the neutral zone thanks to Snipes. Here's Jax with it now. Jax with a near side pass over to Dill. Dill looking for the centering feed as well. No Yokel, no Snail out there for the Carolina Bassmasters here in the second period. That we saw back in the first, utilizing the full 5 players on their roster here tonight. Shot, scores, and that's the first of the season for the Portsmouth Pottymouths. Snipes getting awarded the goal, and everybody getting on the scoring sheet with a primary assist of Poppinut in the secondary of the former captain, Slippin' Johnny. 2 shots, 1 goal. They still have a chance. They're only down by 2 here in the second. Poppinut looking to take that one away. Big Trout there picking up the mantle, looking near side to keep this one down low in favor of the boys in teal. Poppinut, a new acquisition for the Portsmouth Pottymouths. Last season playing for the Steamboat Willies, which are not a team here this season in Challenger. Taking his talents elsewhere. Hoping to find a few good stories to talk about at the end of this season. Hoping to make a few good memories. That's what the SPL is really all about. Just having a good time with the bros, balling out. Snipes topside, stolen Jack, shooting, scoring from his own blue line, and he makes it 4-1. Big Trout getting a big cookie on that one. Not sure if it was warranted, but the game will call it as the game sees it. And I'm just here to relay that information to you. 4-1 here in the second. Carolina on top by 3. Snipes looking near side, cuts it across to the top side wall. Popping out here. Great stick check. Finds his way towards the crease. Almost able to find some physicality from Slippin' Johnny. Would have been huge and a momentum changer there if they could have found a goal there. Jax down low, Dill. Off the backhand, hits the side of the cage, finds Big Trout in the near side outer slot, pops this one down low over to Dill. Topside corner, brought out to the point. Finds control, nice shot, but a better save there by Slippin' Johnny, and this shot total is just getting lopsided. The ice feels tilted here tonight at Charmin Gardens. Here's Jax with an out, forehand pass over to Big Trout. Shooting, posted, in it goes. It's 5-1 for Carolina. Big Trout once again showing his scoring prowess down there on the ice. A very hard angle to hit. Slippin' Johnny taking up 99%, I would go as far to say, of the net on that shot attempt. But the puck just found a way to squeak through. And that gap has grown to 4 here in the second. Nice shot, better goal. And he scored 4 here tonight. 6-1 now the score. Dill looking to make his case for this season's MVP, perhaps. He's well on his way to the softest hands in Challenger if he can keep this pace up. But going into tonight's game, Portsmouth fans thinking that this will be the hardest game here this season, if not for the Comets. There are 2 teams that are expected to win the Challenger Cup, and that is the Carolina Bassmasters and the Los Angeles Comets, depending on how they work on their roster, how they change it up. And so Portsmouth going into tonight thinking they're going to lose, but they're finding goals. They're finding ways to put some more pride on their name. Pick themselves up by their bootstraps. Great opportunity created by Slippin' Johnny with a back pass to Snipes at the blue line. An empty cage in front of him. He did not miss, and the gap's down to 4 yet again. Poppinut looking for a swing towards the cage. Poppinut getting it back on the near side point. Snipes here with it now. Slippin' Johnny off the backhand. Stick checked away by Snipes down to the near side wall. Now it's going to be ushered back in by the Carolina defense. Snipes. Big Trout. Battle with the sticks in the topside corner. Big Trout trying to just peel this one off. Snipes not letting him do it. You can't score if you're tied up on the boards. Someone finds his way back to the neutral zone. Here's Dill with an out. Backhand feed down low. Looking for Big Trout off through the end wall bounce. Here's Dill with an out. Outer slot out in front. Finds Jax off the backhand. Hits the tip of his stick instead of the curve. Big Trout stopped there by Slippin' Johnny. Slippin' Johnny looking towards that near side wall. Dill there getting a piece of that one. Big Trout back to Dill. A stick battle in the near side face-off circle. Back in the defensive zone of Portsmouth. Poppinut trying to force that one north. Dill there to stop him off the back end. Not able to get the shot through. Great stick check there by Slippin' Johnny. Not sure if he's awarded that block, but I feel like he should have been. Here's Poppinut looking for the feeding pass to Slippin' Johnny, streaking towards the net. Not able to get that one through. Nice stop there by Poppinut to keep the crease clean on the centering attempt by Dill in the far side slot. Slippin' Johnny gets a piece of that one. Goes off Jack Snipes here with it now. Trying to find his way past the red line. Able to do so off the back end. Poppinut with a shot. That goes off to the far side and wide. Would have been beautiful. Would have been their best goal here this season. 2 minutes remain. Jax with a shot. And he just finds his way barely over top of the stick now and finds its way home. Snipes just barely. Might have been a camera angle difference. With my camera angle, there's no way I would have saved that. I would have thought I was going to hit the stick smack dab in the middle. That elevation, sometimes it's hard to gauge. I know after last season, I think it might have been in the middle of season 12, we got that little puck streak. You look at the back of it. If it's on the ice, it's a white streak behind the puck. If it's in the air, it's blue. Great decision on Oddshot's part, the developers of the slapshot rebound game. But that will lead us into the second intermission. 7-2 our score. Carolina Bassmasters on top still, making the lead grow, giving it a little water, giving it a little sunshine. They're coming out in favor of it. Every team has utilized their entire roster so far here tonight. We probably will see another substitution going into this third and final period. 16 shots to 4. Of course, Carolina using all 5 of their players. Here are their stats. Everybody playing 1 period. Dill playing 2. Has 8 shots, 4 goals to show for it. Of course, Portsmouth going to be subbing out Pottymouths in favor of Evan Quacks yet again. I think we're going to see another change up for Carolina. Their starting lineup for period 3 will be Big Trout, Haliokel, and Snail. So Jackson Dill both sitting on the bench. But Pottymouths had only, I think, 1 scoring chance throughout that whole period. Really not a whole lot of time to prove himself, but here we are, 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're back down on the ice. Portsmouth on the right side with 2. Carolina on the left side with 7. The server did not want it to happen. So we're just going to leave that as it may, I suppose. Very strange. Cool. You gotta love Slapshot sometimes. Slapshot is a Slapshot does. Sometimes Slapshot's just kind of weird. Yeah, what are the do I have the shot totals right on my end? 16 to 4. All right, cool. And as we try to figure out, I might just have to remake the lobby. Real possibility there. This happens on occasion. This isn't a common feature of the game if this is your first time watching SPL or just professional Slapshot. This doesn't happen every day, but it happens more than I feel like it should. The server, what happened there was the game server was told to start. It started, but it couldn't make a connection to all the players, so it just gave up. It just had a stroke. That's not something on Oddshot's side. That's just something on the server provider's side. And so when this happens, the entire lobby bugs out. You can't start the period over, so you got to remake the lobby and go from there. So while all the players start to file back into the lobby, we'll look at the stats a little bit more. Dill with 4 goals, Jax with 2, Big Trout with 1. Total is 7. Two saves are all that's really been needed, been called upon for the Carolina Bassmasters so far here tonight. On the other side, on the other hand, Snipes and Slip and Johnny have made some spectacular saves here tonight so far. Total of 7 out of the team's 9 on that dynamic duo on the defensive side. They'll be back out there on the ice with Evan Quacks for this third period. For Carolina, Big Trout. I think they have all the goal scorers except Dill. Dill playing 2 periods. They're trying to even up and tally out the total amount of playing time allotted for a game. You get 3 periods. You have 5 players. Not everyone's going to get the same amount of ice time. So they're trying to dispense it as equally across the board as possible. I got a lot of respect for that. But Haliokel, Big Trout out there with Snail for this final period of action. But day 1 of the season, not really the best, but we'll take what we got. We'll leave the rest here for the third and final period of regulation. 7-2 is our score. Carolina defending the left cage. Portsmouth defending the right. Here we go. Clean 5 on the clock, and as long as the server doesn't have another stroke, we'll see the end of this one. Slippin' Johnny with a new fit, trying to mix it up, trying to get the different vibe kicking out there on the ice. We'll see if it really has any effect here in this game. Snail here on the top side wall, looking to scoop this one downtown. Snail off the forehand. Pass over to Big Trout, hits his hips. Snipes there, trying to take it in the corner. Big Trout wins the checking battle. Here's Haliokel. Some of the original 3 of the Carolina Bassmasters out there on the ice right now. Big Trout, Hallie Yokel, and D-Bon, I believe, were the 3 most notorious Carolina Bassmasters. Snail, kind of an honorary man of that season, out there as well, repping the teal. Slipping Johnny here, taking this one back up down low. Here's Evan Quacks off the backhand, fumbles that one. Hallie Yokel not able to take advantage of that one with a back pass. Snipes takes it, shoots it, scores, and he makes it 3-7. Snell just not quite in the spot that Hallie Yokel was hoping he would be. A little bag of unfortunate. You take the bounces, you leave the bad ones. Just try to forget what happens and play for that next goal. Here's Snail with it. It's past 1. Almost able to get past 2. Great stick check there by Slippin' Johnny. Here's Evan Quacks with it now. Off the backhand. Looks to feed this one down the near side with an area pass to Snipes. A give and go. Not able to connect with the return fire. Here's Snail with it now. 2-on-1 here for the Carolina Bassmasters. Forehand pass out of the reach of both the defenseman and Big Trout. Here's Hallie Yokel. Bobbles that one. Evan Quacks not able to take the puck with him. Here's Hallie Yokel yet again at the far side point. Stopped there by Slippin' Johnny at the far side face-off dot. I don't know, falter its way back behind the goal line of Portsmouth. Off the backhand. Stopped there by Snail. Shooting top side and wide. Hallie Yokel here trying to take it up on the far side corner. Big Trout gets a piece of that one. Snipes to Johnny. Stolen by Snail. Finds Yokel at the far side blue line. Not able to take that one for a shot attempt. Here's Yokel. Evan Quacks takes it up for Portsmouth. Pass over to Snipes. Snipes here with a 3-7 game on his shoulders. Big Trout there forces that fumble, goes off his body, back to the near side wall. Hallie Yokel back in his own defensive end, going to simmer that one back over to Snail. Top side over to Big Trout. Forehand pass back to Snail. Snail off the forehand, out of the reach of Hallie Yokel, fall all the way down to the Portsmouth end. Snipes takes it, a forehand pass intended for Evan Quacks, not able to hit him with it. Maybe there's a piece of contact on the way through, who knows. Big Trout to Snail. Snail shooting, nice save there by Snipes. Sent off to the near side wall, then all the way back down, but not on target. So close to making it a 4-7 game. Johnny to Snipes, to Evan Quacks. Tries to take this one down around the corner for a wraparound attempt, and that one's going to simmer all the way back down into the Portsmouth end. A forehand shot, a long distance prayer, but no answer there. Here's Evan Quacks with it now. Lobs that one top side. Snail leaves it alone. Snipes there with a shot. That one's blocked away on the far side goal line. Evan Quacks here trying to take it up. Forehand shot. Nice stop there by Snail. And Snipes able to find a way to put that one back in the oven where the biscuit belongs. 4-7 on the board. The gap is now 3. There might be a chance. They're fighting for pride right now. With only 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in regulation. They got a long uphill battle to make. They're going to bring this one back in town. Snipes near side. Slipping Johnny here trying to pick this one up. Down low in the corner, pressure by Big Trout. Finds Snipes back out in the neutral zone. Gets past Hallie Yokel. Down low, Slipping Johnny. Looking for the centering feed. Not able to find his way through the defenseman. Big Trout. Topside Evan. Shot goes wide. Down to the near side wall. Finds Snipes with the puck. Now it's going to be forfeit over to Big Trout. Big Trout here for Carolina. Stopped there by Slippin' Johnny, the former captain of the Portsmouth Pottymouths. A swing and a miss there by Evan Quacks. Here's Hallie Yokel with an out feeding pass to Snail. Shot made after the deke, but not able to hit the target. Here's Yokel. Big Trout. Backhand feed out in front. Goes off the body, and that one, great stick check there by Evan Quacks to save the day. Off the near side here, Snail with an out back in his own defensive end for the Carolina Bassmasters. Top side off Snipes. Goes near side along the wall. Slipping Johnny. Finds his way back over to Snipes. To Johnny. Johnny off the forehand, sets up the putt, not able to sink that one. Good defense there by Carolina. Snipes. Off the forehand, a soft serve. Goes off Big Trout. Trout with a shot, nice block there by Snipes. A 3-on-2 here, nice shot, but not able to get that one past Snail. Big Trout. Off the backhand, out in front. Snipes there, takes it away with 60 seconds remaining. A shot made, goes off the far side. Just barely not clipping the post. Snail with a bank pass out of the zone, finds Snipes off the backhand. Goes off the body of Big Trout here, Slipping Johnny down low, forcing that one down behind the enemy goal line. Big Trout goes topside over to Yokel. Yokel here with only the post to beat. Not able to take the puck in stride, and that lets the defense catch up. Here's Slipping Johnny with it yet again with 40 seconds remaining in regulation. Snipes off the backhand, shooting, scoring! Snail getting a piece of it, but not enough to stop that goal. And a hat trick in the inaugural game of the season, the home opener for the Portsmouth Pottymouths. 37 seconds remain in regulation. Beautiful game tonight from Snipes, the new captain of the boys in red. Evan Quacks here picking it up off the backhand. 30 seconds remain off the forehand. Looking for a way to beat the defense. No open lane to shoot that one past. Here's Snipes with an now off the backhand. Shot made, goes off Johnny. Awarded that save to Carolina. Snail off the forehand. Going to whip that one corner to corner. 17 seconds remain. Evan Quacks the first man to it. Big Trout there forcing that one north for the winter. As Snipes are going to meet him, greet him at the far side blue line. Here's Big Trout with a deke, goes off Snail with a shot attempt, hitting Evan Quacks on the way through. Yokel out in front. Big Trout with a swing and a miss. Maybe that was lag. Maybe it was just a little bit of mental delay. But that will be the end of the game. 7-1 our score. We do not have the stats because the game crashed halfway through the matchup. But 7-5 is our score. The shots were 19-9. And these were the stats for the third period only. The score counts. The rest of it is only third period. Yeah. Of course, only 3 players played during the third period. 4 saves. Carolina not able to find a goal during that third period. Portsmouth really tightened up the vice for that final 5 minutes of action. And, yeah, they played a formidable game. Going into this game, I didn't think they were scoring more than 3, if I'm being honest. I don't mean that as like a slander to the Portsmouth name. I just saw the former pro team versus former IM team, and I just thought this is going to be a rough one for Portsmouth. But they hung in there. They kept up with the match. They kept up with the competition. Snipes had a hat trick in the third period alone. And I feel like that was proof enough that they're a challenger team. We'll see how the rest of the season progresses, but for now, those are my closing thoughts. And we'll move on to the next matchup. Next up, we have the Cowtown Noxus team hosting the Ravens from Rosedale. So if you're